Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk about some acrylic markers that I have received from I have to make sure that I spell it correctly, ZSCM brand. I've asked for the 60-piece set of acrylic markers because the last few months I'm really into outlining my coloring pages, and so it's never wrong to have a large amount of colors to choose from. Plus they come in different sizes. Now the markers themselves, they come packed in a very nice pencil case, or yeah, marker case in this particular range, I shall call it. The only thing that I don't understand is that they're called Landrenwing. Maybe ZSCM is just a company name and they provide this brand. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, let's open this case up so that I can show you how they look like. And they're really well packed, so it's a very beautiful case. And I'm missing my white one. I have to make sure that I don't forget to put it back. So you have a beautiful range of some pastel colors. They are very thick, and then you have a range which are smaller. So, and if you open them up, I can't make my tripod go more up, so I hope it's nice for you to see it like this. So this is the first impression of how they are looking. Now I'm going to grab one. Of course it has to be a pink so that I can show it from close by. So you can see the brand name, what it is that you're holding. Marks on anything water-based. Pigment ink, strong covering doors, sunproof and waterproof. And then here you have a little manual, so to speak, on how you can activate the markers themselves. So it's just like with the Posca, you have to shake them quite well, then put on your nib on a piece of paper to make sure the ink is flowing, and then you can start to work with them. And of course, don't forget to put on the gap after using to prevent dry out. Now the markers themselves, they lie very well in hand, the big ones, but also the smaller ones. I'm going to grab a smaller one so that you can see the difference. These ones are the same size as these ones. So, and the thing that I don't understand, there are a few things that I think it's a bit of a shame, but it's an honest review, so I must talk about it, is that there's 0.7 millimeters mentioned here, but also here. But if you open up, or if you remove the cap, oops, this is quite sturdy, there is a difference. So I don't really, is it because of this size here on the I don't know why there's 0.7 mentioned on both of them. But anyway, you of course when you start working with them, you know which one you will be grabbing, of course, but it's just a bit strange. Another thing that's a bit of a shame is that there's no mentioning of the color names. So there's nothing here on the lid, nothing on the bottom, and of course this one is too small to have some kind of name print. So it would have been nice to yeah, somewhere here in between the product name and what the paint pen is and the instruction, that there would have been a print of the name. Plus, they also come in metallic colors in quite sparkly fluid. So that would have been nice too, because sometimes I can't tell for sure which kind of sparkling pen that I'm grabbing. Now, I love sparkle, so if it's quite an intense one, it's not a problem, but it would have been handy. Now, I don't want to be negative about these pens because they don't deserve to be negative about, but just a few hints for the company to maybe consider in the future to put on the pens. They lay very nice in the hand to work with. It's a plus that you can see here how much liquid is left, so that's very convenient. So that's a very good decision from them to make. And for the colors, I'm going to grab my swatch book. I've put it under here. Now I'm going to flip it like this so that you can take a look at these beautiful pastel colors. So the first page are the colors from the thick pens. So the lines that you are seeing here, or the dots and the lines, are from these pens, and they cover the lines quite well. I'm going to lift it up. Now, for the lighter colors, you sometimes have to make sure to go over it twice, but I have the experience with other pens, it's the same story. So these are no more magical than other pens, but look at this yellow. I think I've only went over it once and it's covering that line quite well already. And I have some special colors, I think, like this one. This green is also, yeah, not a color that I had in my other marker range. This nice pinkish or beige color as well. It's a very, yeah, bit of a pastel range, so it's very nice. And here are the bold colors. So we have no browns, although this one is a brownish one, but a very dark one. So you have to make sure not to use too much, because you can see it's almost as dark as my black one. And this one is a purple one and is a blue. So I'm going to make sure that it's visible as like this. So yeah, here is the brownish one. Maybe from farther away it's more visible that it's a brown color, but it's quite dark, so you have to consider that if you're looking for a more bright color in brown, that this one is fairly dark. And then the surprise of these pens, for my feeling, is the sparkle sets. Look at those colors on top. They are really shiny. So I thought that was quite pleasant to have acrylic marker pens with such a shimmer. These are more soft in color, or in their shimmer. They're more metallic-y, I think. And these ones are quite flashy again. But as I was saying, it would have been nice to have an indication on the pens which ones are the most poppy ones. But of course, when you're starting to swatch them, you can follow your set. So the very sparkly ones are the ones here, and they stop here with this yellow one. And then we have black and all the rest to and then you continue with this row. So, and of course I already had to use them on a picture. I will show you what I've done with them. So it has to be mentioned that the colors that you are seeing here are they are compatible with each other, but you have a limited color palette. So not all the colors that we want are available, but that's normal, and I don't mind, because I can really combine some of the purple and pinkish ones, and this is a lighter shade of yellow gold, and this is more intense, so that's very nice. I really like that. So I don't mind if I don't have color range from A to Z. It's really nice that to have, yeah, the sparkly ones that you can combine. So I'm going to put this book aside, and then I'm going to grab my picture that I did, and it's in the Cute and Creepy book by Camilla Derrico. This is a work from the month of June, so it's a finished picture that I did already, and I decided to outline this cute ghost fellow, and I'm going to show the page like this, and if you take a look at his cap, you can't see any outlining here on the top, but if I'm moving my page, you can see some of that sparkly acrylic pen. Same with his head here, or her head, can be a girl as well. So I thought that was really awesome. Same for the sleeves of the ghost. If you put them up, they are sparkly. The rest of the picture I've outlined with my white acrylic pen from the same brand, and it has covered it quite well. Now I worked with Inktense, and so some of the marker has grabbed a bit of the blue, but that's, for my feeling, not a problem. And for his knife, I don't know the exact word in English, I've used some other metallic colors for the outlining. The center is paint, but the outlining is again a sparkly marker. Same for the little skull here. So I really like the effect that you can achieve. So I must say I'm really surprised of the quality that they have. There are some issues, but these are the names, that you don't have a name and that you don't know in front which sparkly one that you will get. Now the bigger ones, I'm sorry for the bump, the bigger ones, as you could tell, so this range and the more bold colors here, they are not sparkly. There is a silver one and a golden one, and they are how can I call it, subtle in their sparkle. So here you can see the silver one. Going to make sure that so it's a quite subtle one, and this gold one is the same, but all the others are paint without any sparkle. So that's only the smaller pens have sparkle in them. So that's something to remember if you are interested in these markers. I do think that they have a smaller set as well. I will leave a link down below to their website. If you would be interested in purchasing something on their website, they also have they don't only sell markers, they have some other paint pens, water-based paint pens, and it's a very attractive website, so certainly take a look. And if you buy through the link that I will provide in the comments below, then you can get yourself 10% discount over there. So if you're searching for a new set of markers or pens, maybe you can consider taking a look over there. And yeah, I really hope you liked my not a little review, but I can't think of the other word for something small, or a compact review maybe. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them below, and I hope I will see you on the next video. Oh, and thank you very much again to Alicia from the company mentioned, who was so kind enough to send this set of markers. Take care everybody, and I hope I will see you soon in a new video. Bye!